going to come to you, Governor Newsom, and we're going to arrest every single individual that has ties to this kind of stealing of taxpayer dollars, and we will hold them accountable.
Hey, welcome back to Believe It or Not. I'm your girl Tiffany, and I have a video for you today. Trump administration has put Gavin Newsom on. Yes, I called him a nuisance because he is a nuisance. Has put his ass on notice, okay? They're saying California is the motherlode of fraud and it's worse than Minnesota. They're saying that he has been receiving billions of dollars for homelessness program. But as you know, if you ever visit California, you will know that California has one of the biggest homelessness problem in the country, okay? So they're sending investigators and everything to California to see where the hell he put this money at. Where did you put the money at, nuisance? Okay? Where did you put the money at? Because this homelessness is everywhere. But before we get into this video, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell so you can be notified of all the news and entertainment and everything in between that happens here on Believe It or Not. So let's get into this scam. Oh, my bad. Let's get into this video.
Trump says California is more corrupt than Minnesota.
I believe
so far, 2 people have been charged with corruption related to California's homeless services, and our next guest says more arrests are on the way.
First Assistant U.S. Attorney for the Central District of California, Bill Asaley, joins us now. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning. I know that you've already been investigating, as Griff was just saying. 2 people have already been charged and indicted, arrested.
See, I live in California. I didn't even know that this was going down. I didn't even know 2 people got arrested already. So that must mean it's true, allegedly, that this fraud in California is going down. And I already knew Nuisance was a fraudster. You can just tell by his hair and the gook in his hair. If you got slick hair like that, you know you're a criminal.
These 2 real estate executives for the homeless spending fraud. What exactly do you know? What's coming up in California? What will the Trump administration expose?
Well,
A lot.
I'm uniquely situated. I served in the legislature there in California before the president appointed me to be the U.S. attorney down in Los Angeles. The first thing I did was create the Homeless Fraud and Corruption Task Force. California has spent $24 billion in the last 5 years on homelessness, and no one can account for where that money has really gone.
And I can contest to that. He hasn't spent nothing on homelessness. Because if you know California, you can go to each city in California and see homelessness everywhere. You can see embankment camps. You can see trailer homes all up the road. You see them in parking in certain, grocery stores, certain supermarkets, and, everywhere. So it's like, dude, where did you put all the money at? Where did it go? Because it sure the hell didn't go towards homelessness.
So the first thing I did was set up that task force, and all we did is follow the money. We already charged millions of dollars in fraud. I can tell you more charges are coming probably as soon as this month. And that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Get y'all popcorn ready.
Nobody has looked at the fraud in California because every level of government has been owned by the Democrats here in the state of California.
Facts.
Bill, so you said tip of the iceberg. We heard that in Minnesota. We know that there's an alleged $9 billion in fraud. It may go higher. But I want to ask you about this New York Post headline where it says California risks $250 billion fraud, GOP candidates claim after collecting whistleblower tips. What do you make of how big this may go?
This is so big. Nuisance. You finna be out of California. This is the tip of the iceberg. And it's bigger than Minnesota. This is what Trump has been waiting on. Trump don't like your ass. And he finna get your ass out. Hopefully in handcuffs.
California's annual budget is $300 billion. Nobody does any accountability in the state of California. When is the last time you saw an oversight hearing or you saw the attorney general indicting people for fraud?
Not never.
Happen in California.
Thank you.
So we really don't know. So that's why the first thing I did, I said, we got to start looking at this. We put the FBI, the IRS, various OIGs. We're now taking a look at it. But what I have to tell the people is it takes time to do this properly.
Well, hurry up.
To get the evidence.
I need him gone.
The appropriate people, no matter who they are or how high up they are, we're going to go after it.
Please.
So Gavin Newsom's response to the president's quest to go after fraud.
You know who Gavin Newsom's remind me of? Do y'all remember on Batman, the two-headed, person the coin, flip the coin, and it's got two faces on there. Look at him next time you watch that movie, and it will remind you of nuisance, because he is a nuisance to California.
Says Gavin Newsom has been cleaning house since taking office. He's blocked over.
Look at that crown on top of his damn head.
Arrested criminal parasites leeching off taxpayers and protected taxpayers from the exact kind of scam artist Trump celebrates: excuses and pardons.
It's really appropriate. He has a crown on his
head. Thank you.
He's the king of fraud.
He said he is the king of fraud, and I believe him. Because y'all know California is dirty right now. He has flipped this state upside down. You know, the taxpayer money, because we have one of the largest illegal, migrant in this state. This is where everybody wants to come to when they migrate into the United States. They either go to New York, California, Texas, they go to the major cities, and California has one of the worst immigration policies that's here. We are a sanctuary city, and it is driving the cost of living up. That's why people, they're becoming homeless now because they can't afford it. And California is high as hell out here, but the homelessness is off the chain. I'm really off the chain. And if he's receiving that type of money and we still have those type of numbers of homelessness, something ain't right. Something ain't right. He's either stealing the money allegedly or giving it to the illegal migrants. That's because he's showing the hell ain't giving it to the American people. He's showing the hell ain't. California is high as hell and it's dirty as hell. And this is gonna be good. Because Trump is for the pounce on. He for the pounce on you, nuisance, okay? So my question to y'all is, can y'all believe this shit or not? Me, I can believe it. Because I already knew just by the look of his hair and the way he talked too slick. You never trust somebody that talk like that, okay? Or their hair be like that. Look hard and slick, like he used too much hairspray and gel, okay? But my answer is kind of double, and I cannot believe that this sucker has received $200-something billion, and he has not did nothing with it. That is insane. You know what I could do with $200-something billion? Don't even ask me. But I know what I could do with it. Damn. We're going to find out what's going on in California like we find it out in Minnesota. And I think every blue state is finna go down. It's finna go down. So I'm just letting y'all know, get your popcorn ready. It's going down in California. And that was the video. Peace.